In this video, you're going to learn everything you need to know about how to get a job with zero experience. I know it's confusing. I know it's frustrating. I've got you covered. How's it going, Nez Nation? It's so great to see you. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to share with you 3 fast, easy tips so that you can get a job right now with zero experience at all. Make sure that you stick around to the end because I'm actually going to add a bonus that's going to knock your socks off. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, tip number 1 on how you can get a job with zero experience is take whatever you can get. Look, I know that doesn't sound good, and maybe it even rubs you the wrong way. Maybe even you're angry right now and frustrated. You have to get over this idea of finding your dream job right away, right out the gate. You got to get over this because guess what? It's not going to happen. Take it from somebody who's 44 years old, who's run multiple businesses, who's had plenty of different jobs. I helped my mother with her leather shoe and retail handbag store when I was 13. I've been in business, customer service, sales, marketing, inventory, branding my whole life. Trust me when I say this, your first couple of jobs, maybe even your first 4 or 5 jobs, not even close to your dream job. What I mean by take what you can get is you need to accrue experience. You need to show employers, you need to show people that, hey, I am not picky. I'm here for you. I'm here to serve. But as of right now, your dream job is not going to happen right away. You will eventually get it. So my best advice for tip number 1 is don't choose, just take. Take whatever you can get because it's a building process. Think long term. This is huge. It's a real big mindset shift because I know you've been taught and maybe you've even sought out some help or maybe your career center or maybe even your parents, your family are telling you, no, you're the best of the best and you deserve the best right out of the gate. I'm here to tell you, I give real practical advice. Please trust me when I say this. Your dream job is way, way down the line. You don't start earning your real money until your 40s and 50s anyway. So I'm not saying that you can't make good money right now. Of course you can. I want you to have a building mindset, not an instant gratification mindset. Have a long-term mindset, not a now mindset. I hope this makes sense. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions or concerns at all. I'm happy to answer all of them if you want me to go a little more in depth. Number 2 tip for getting a job with zero experience. Once you take the job, no matter what job it is, okay, and you understand it's not your dream job, these are all just stepping stones, just like life. Everything is a stepping stone towards that ultimate apex of where you're going to be and where you're going to end up. It takes time, build your mindset. But once you take the job, you need to do it with every molecule and fiber of your being. Do it sincerely. Do the work as hard as you can, as best as you can. And always remember, this is building towards something else. I promise you, if you do the work diligently and sincerely, you're going to notice as time goes by, as the future progresses, as you get into different fields, different industries, different jobs, all of those experiences, all of the people that you meet along the way are going to really come to your aid. You may not consciously realize it, but subconsciously you're putting in the reps. You're developing, you're honing your chops. These early jobs that you get are just literally, think of it as like it's training ground. You're training, you're working, you're developing as a professional. You ask anybody who's successful, including myself, you ask anybody, and they will tell you that every job that is prologue to where they are now help them grow, help them develop, help them train, help them really hone in and adopt and absorb the kind of skills that have led them to where they are today. The number 3 tip for getting a job with no experience is, okay, so once you've taken the job, once you've done it in earnest, this one's really, really biggie. Seek out help, network, and connect with anybody who's willing to give you their time. This is going to pay massive dividends because you got to understand if you really listen to number 1 and number 2, when I talked about training, honing, putting in your reps, this one is going to absolutely catapult you into the next level if you really adopt this mentality and if you really do what I'm telling you right now. You're not going to get a lot of people who are going to entertain you. You're going to get a lot of people say, "Who are you, kid? Like, get out of my way." But the people who do help you, the people who do network with you and connect with you, that's going to be something that's going to absolutely pay huge dividends later. And also, If life and the business world, personal world, professional world has taught me anything, the connections that I've made, the people that I've networked with, the people that I've just had a simple conversation with have come back 100x time and time again. Networking with the right people and not being afraid, having the confidence, the humility to ask questions. People love to share their knowledge, especially old dudes like me, hence this channel. We love to share our knowledge. We love to inspire, especially successful people. We have no problem. As a matter of fact, it really, really gets our goat. It really spurns us and motivates us when we can share and we're seeing the impact of what we're sharing on people, who are further down the journey. Human society thrives on resting on each other. Just reach out to whoever you think will be helpful. Many of them, again, like I said, will not entertain you. That's fine. Here's the crux of what I'm saying about number 3. There is a huge likelihood, I'm living proof of this, that your biggest opportunity will come from the chance meeting, chance conversation, chance connection. You will totally be flabbergasted. You will totally be shocked and surprised how much this will absolutely help you on your path, on your career journey in the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years. I promise you, your next opportunity, maybe even the biggest opportunity, will come from number 3, connecting, reaching out with humility, with passion, with energy, with vigor to the right individual. Okay, just to summarize these 3 tips really, really quickly, and then make sure you stick around, guys, because I'm going to give you something that I think is the best tip ever, probably the best bonus tip on how to get a job with 0 experience. So, number 1, just prepare yourself for your dream job. Have the right mentality. Do not try to choose your first job. Just take it. Learn as you work your butt off. Do it in earnest. Reach out to anyone you think will be useful. If you do these 3 things, you're going to get a job, but more importantly, you're setting yourself up for the future. You're setting yourself up for success later in life, which is when your real dream job, which is when your real money arrives. You have to think of this as a long game. You have to think of this as a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, as promised, I'm going to share with you what I think. This is bonus tip number 4. And what I think is probably the best way to get an amazing gig, amazing connections, learn the best as you can. And that is this. You should make a list of maybe the top 5, top 10 people that you admire, that inspire you. It can be online, offline, doesn't matter. Who are these people? What are the companies that they work for? What are their titles? Try to reach out to them, maybe on LinkedIn, on any kind of social media, in the DMs. Do your investigative research however you can. If you really want it, you got to go after it. Try to contact these individuals or contact the people who are the mediaries or the sort of middlemen to get to these people. And what I would do, if I were you, if I could do it all over again, and I've actually advised clients to do this because it's just reaped major benefits, reach out to these people and tell them that you will work for free. You will work for free. I know what you're thinking, Nez, I need to make money. I got bills. I got a girlfriend. I got a boyfriend. Maybe you have a kid. I totally get it. You probably have a lot of student loan debt. I totally get it. But listen to me. Hear me out. Just the mere fact that you're willing to offer your services and you're willing to work for free for somebody is going to send such a powerful message. If they're the kind of people that I think you should be reaching out to you, real successful people, inspirers, mentors, these are the kind of people who are not going to just make you work for free and make you work for nothing. But let's just say that they do. It doesn't matter because you're basically going to be going to the greatest school, the greatest career university of your life. You're going to learn everything about the industry, business that you're entering into, whatever vertical that is. But more importantly, you're going to make probably really powerful connections. And so there's no risk for them and it's all reward for you. They're not spending any money, not worrying about, tampering with any of their structures, their payroll, etc. And if you do a good enough job, I promise you, because this has happened more often than not, especially if it's a company or individual that you've done your due diligence on, it's somebody you really, really admire, and they're actually successful, more often than not, you won't be working for free. But even if you are, it'll be for a very limited basis, depending upon how well you demonstrate your value to them And you could actually end up one day, maybe even working for them, maybe even working at a top tier position with them in that company, making really, really good money faster than you may believe. This is long-term thinking. Again, most people, they just want to get their dream job. They want to make really 6 figures right out of the gate. It can happen, but it's just not realistic. If you really take these tips that I'm mentioning and you really watch this video over and over again, I promise you this stuff works. I'm living proof that this stuff works. And so I really hope you got a ton of value from this video. I'm Professor Nez. I own several online businesses, executive career coach. My wife and I run a branding agency where we help professionals and business owners brand themselves online so they can earn more, grow faster, and stress less. I'll leave some links in the description if you're interested in learning more about me, but please make sure if you got some value that you hit that like button and consider subscribing, because I'm giving you brain-busting content every single week. Also, I have a live Q&A. I have a live stream that I do every single week in office hours where somebody just like you can come on the stream and ask me questions. So you need to subscribe. You need to hit that bell notification. Turn on all notifications, because we go live every single week to answer your questions, helping you to increase your impact and your income online. So make sure that you hit subscribe. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you watching. Don't go anywhere, because these videos right here, especially this one right here, is going to take you even deeper, even further on how to get a job right now. Remote jobs, online jobs, on-site jobs, doesn't matter. This one right here, make sure you check out. Then the one right below it is fantastic. Make sure you subscribe down there. I've got a shorts channel up there you need to subscribe to, and I'll see you in the next video. Go check it out right now.